What's going on, guys? Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews. Well, today I want to talk about Craftsman V Series. They haven't really got a lot of attention since they came out. Just a handful of reviewers have maybe, looked at a few wrenches, maybe a ratchet or two. There's not a lot of really, in-depth reviews out there so far. Now, this line is kind of confusing. As the title says, I'm not really sure who this line is targeted to, and I'll get into kind of some of the more reasons later in the video here, but Craftsman V Series, they kind of came out. They're not made in the USA, unfortunately. I was hoping they would be, but they're made in Taiwan. I believe all the tools are, if not maybe a handful, or maybe made in Europe or somewhere else. But it's basically like a pro line of mechanics tools, which is great. It's not very, expansive like a full Craftsman or Cobalt line. They're just, select tools, some ratchets, some sockets, some other, random wrenches, small other little things. Nothing too crazy here. It's not a huge selection of tools. Now, Stanley Black& Decker, who owns Craftsman, they also own another brand called Facom, and they own Mac Tools. Now, if you look at these wrenches, they all do look pretty much the same, and they pretty much are. They are probably all made in the exact same factory in Taiwan. I know Facom's made in Taiwan. Mac Tools also made in Taiwan. And of course, the Craftsman V Series is made in Taiwan. Now, you're going to find, of course, a price difference between these three sets of wrenches. These are not the exact same sets. It's kind of hard to find the exact same sets from all three brands. But this set's going to run you around 60, 70, 80 bucks from Lowe's or Ace, depending on where you buy it. And then this set here, I wasn't able to find any exact pricing on Facom. They're not really sold here in the US. It's more of a European brand. But of course, I'm sure they're definitely going to be way more than $100. And the Mac Tool stuff is going to run you, that kind of more tool truck pricing as you get closer to $300 there. So my question is that I've already got these two other brands that are arguably more higher end than Craftsman V Series. So who exactly is going to be buying the V Series? It's probably not going to be mechanics because, of course, you're going to go for a brand that's going to be, more like a tool truck brand, more high end, more professional brand, of course. Well, then you have, kind of the more, pro DIYers, kind of, I guess maybe myself might be included in that one. Where you're gonna be working on stuff, working on a vehicle, working on, dirt bikes or mini bikes or go-karts in your garage. But the problem with this is if we go to, let's go to Lowe's right now. And of course, Lowe's is one of the places where you can buy it. Is any of this stuff available for pickup right now anywhere near me? No, nope. There is zero Craftsman V Series available for pickup right now in any Lowe's near me in Orlando here. So that's one thing. I'm like, yeah, I can order it in, no problem, sure. But that's still a problem because it's got a lifetime warranty, but I can't just walk back up to Lowe's and say, hey, I broke this wrench, give me a new one. They're going to say, good luck, go call Craftsman, because they don't have any in stock. So that's kind of a weird downside there for Craftsman V Series, and I'm not really sure what they're doing with this brand exactly. If this brand was a higher end brand, wouldn't it have like a really nice, separate section in Lowe's? Maybe even a brand representative you might see once in a while there, taking care of everyone that's buying their stuff. But you don't see it. It's kind of like an online only. You might have some at Ace. I haven't really checked at Ace too much, but I've never seen any at Ace or really any of the stuff in person. Um, you just don't see it in person for any real reason. So it's kind of got me questioning is who's actually going to buy this stuff? You can't even see it in person. What's stopping me from going to buy this right now at, like Craftsman? Why can't I just buy the regular Craftsman right now? It's there. I need new stuff. I can go pick it up right now. If I break something, they got it in stock. It's no big deal. But what also confuses me too is the pricing on this stuff. So if you're like a pro DIYer, kind of like myself, and of course you're not necessarily going to spend, tool truck pricing on any of these brands, it's kind of interesting when you look at the pricing. So here is the Craftsman 3/8 inch standard drive ratchet here. No big deal, no real frills on this ratchet. It's going to be about 60 bucks. Not a big deal here. How much does this run for, say, in a competitor like Icon? Well, Icon, if we go over to here, I kind of found the most similar one I could find. This one also has a flex head as well. It's going to be quite a bit cheaper. Again, though, lifetime warranty, and this is in stock in store. I break this right now. I go back to Harbor Freight. They've got it in stock, and I can get that replaced no problem. I mean, look at that. It's a good $15 cheaper than the Craftsman. Let's look at another one here. So just in case that's not a one-off, occurrence here, I've got the 3/8 inch. This is going to be the stubby here, so a bit smaller ratchet. $54 for this thing. Let's look at the Icon version. $34 for it. Basically the exact same. Well, not the exact same, of course, but they're competing on the same level here. They're going for that, trying to be that tool truck brand there. Probably made very similarly. Trying to be that nice high-end quality that you can buy in store. But why would I buy the Craftsman V series if I can go buy the Icon right now for 20 bucks cheaper? It's in stock and I can warranty it out whenever I need to. I don't need to call up Craftsman, don't need to wait for it to arrive in the mail. I'm just not really sure I'm understanding this brand at all from V series. And of course, you see a lot of the Icon stuff out there now. You see a lot more reviews of it. It's just an interesting kind of brand. I'm not really sure what Craftsman's trying to do with it exactly, or why it really even exists. If you guys have used Craftsman V series, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about it so far. A lot of the Craftsman pricing has been a bit higher than a lot of other brands, so a lot of it doesn't make any sense. I haven't bought really any Craftsman really at all, just because a lot of the hand tools are so much more expensive than I can buy for some like even the mid-range Harbor Freight stuff. And some of the quality has been hit or miss on it as well too. But I was hoping to do, interesting video on the V series, just to try to understand where in the market this whole 2 brand is trying to go to. But if it's not in stores, is it really justifying its higher price than, say, the Icon series? Is this stuff going to be better than, say, even Gear Wrench for this pricing? So that's kind of the question. At this point, guys, it's kind of hard to recommend V-Series when you can go and buy Icon for cheaper. It's in stock, it's under warranty. Even something like Gear Wrench, which does fantastic on a lot of Project Farm videos, is not going to run you this much either. Even though that stuff isn't necessarily going to be in stock, you might find some at Home Depot, not a lot, but you might find some of it. It's not going to run you this type of pricing. So guys, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Craftsman V-Series. If I'm right, wrong, let me know. And take care, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.